Hey guys, here's what we're going to be making today. It is this little telephone box plush. And obviously here in England we had the Queen's Jubilee on Tuesday, so I know this tutorial is kind of late, but that was kind of the idea behind it. I thought I would do something like British and that kind of thing. So I actually got the idea to do a telephone box from Super Kiwi Pot because she did a tutorial like this a while ago, except hers was 2D. So I thought I would do the same tutorial but in 3D, and I think it turned out super cute. So I will link her tutorial in the description below if any of you guys want to check it out. So yeah, I don't think I'm posting a template for this tutorial because the shapes are all really easy to cut out. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it anyway. But yeah, let's get started. For this tutorial, you will need felt in the colours white, brown and pink or red. I would probably recommend red, but I'm using pink because I don't have any red. Thread in the colours pink, black and white. Fabric scissors, a sewing needle and some stuffing. First we need to cut out the pieces. So taking your pink or red felt, cut out 4 rectangles like this. Now take 2 of the rectangles and cut an arc shape at the top like this. Make sure that the starting point for the arc is the same length as the top edge on your other rectangles. So it should look something like this. Now taking your white felt, cut out 4 rectangles like this to go along the top of each piece. We also need to cut out 16 smaller rectangles which we're going to sew on like this. Now there's 2 more pieces to cut out before we can start sewing. And the first one is the top piece, so this needs to be the same width as these rectangles here, and the length needs to be the same as this arc section. Then the second piece is just the base piece, and it needs to be a square that is the same length as these rectangles. And now it's time to start sewing. Thread your needle with white thread, and then we're going to sew on using a fell stitch all of these white pieces. Once you've done that, it should look like this. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to thread our needle, I'm going to thread my needle with brown or black thread and use this to embroider the word telephone onto this white rectangle. You don't have to do this if you think it's too difficult, and you don't have to do it on all 4 sides either. I think I'm just going to do it on one. But of course you don't have to copy me, you can do it on all of them if you would like. So once you've done that, it should look like this. And as you can see, I have also added a little bow, but that is optional. So the next thing we're going to do is place these 2 pieces back to back and sew along this edge using a blanket stitch to attach the pieces together. And then once you've done that, use the blanket stitch again to sew along this edge and this edge to attach the base onto the corner. So now just keep sewing up the edges. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in, but just stop when you get to this point, because now we need to sew on the top piece. Now I'm going to add I'm going to add a little ribbon in this so I can make it into a keychain. But if you don't want to do that, then you can just skip this step. So to add the ribbon, I'm just going to take my little piece of felt and fold it in half. And then I'm just going to make like a really tiny slit just in here. And then this is where we're going to put the ribbon through. Then you just need to take your ribbon and fold it in half. And then put both parts of the ribbon through the slit like this. And again, I'm just going to use my pink thread to sew a couple stitches just to secure that in place. So here is what that looks like. And now once you've done that, all we have to do is put this piece on top of your telephone box. And we're going to sew around all these 4 edges, again using a blanket stitch to attach it in place. Before you sew all the way around, make sure to add some stuffing and then sew up the gap. And then once you've done that, then we are finished. I think this one turned out really cute. I know I say that a lot, but I actually do like this one. The little bow that I used on the front was actually given to me by Tina Nenna, because I did a craft review on her crafts. I've already filmed it, I'm uploading it tomorrow I think, or maybe the next day. And some of the extras she sent me these little bows, so I used that and I think it's super adorable. I also used this little heart finding thing on the top. Sorry, I'm trying not to touch it because it keeps like falling down. And yeah, I just think it turned out really cute. And because I'm not uploading a template, sorry, I'm like sick kind of. That means that you guys can do it like whatever size you like. But just as a reference, mine is, oh, I don't know. Hang on. I thought I had a ruler next to me, but I didn't. Mine is around about, I don't know, 6 centimeters tall for the sides. So yeah, so if you want to do it the same size as mine, which is a pretty good size I think for like a little keychain, then just make the rectangle 6 centimeters tall. So yeah, sorry this ending thing's been kind of long. I guess I should go now, but before I do, I would like to ask you guys which tutorial you would like me to make next. Because I have one more week off college until I'm in college again, so I'm going to try and do 2 or 3 tutorials this week. So request those in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Bye guys!